Hi, this is Matthew Grandage from Chamber International, and welcome once again to Chamber in China. This week I've been in China helping with an office shutdown, and that has of course raised questions to do with how local employees are treated and what severance pay is due. The rules regarding severance pay in China are probably somewhat different to what you're expecting, so I'm just going to list out a few key pointers here. Firstly, what matters is not just what's in your contract between you and your employee, it's also the local regulations. There is a contract law and you need to abide by these, but the contract law is not entirely clear and so is open to interpretation. Secondly, those rules can be applied in different ways depending on the city you're in, so it's really important to get local expertise and to understand what the expectations will be well in advance. As an example, the city that I've just come from, people expect to receive 1 month's salary for every year that they've worked for the company, plus 1 more month. And that seems to be a standard expectation or requirement, regardless of the circumstances under which they left the company, whether their contract reached its natural end, or whether they were asked to leave, or whether they left mid-contract as their own decision. Thirdly, it's really important that you sign agreements with your employees stating exactly what the deal will be regarding severance pay. You need to do this well in advance. You need to get them to sign as well as you, and it should be chopped with the company chop, so that afterwards, if they dispute it in court or with an arbitration service, there's no doubt about the validity of the agreement. You should also do the same when the person leaves. Together you sign and chop a severance document saying that they've received the money and they're no longer going to come back to you with any kind of claim in the future. Fourthly, it's essential that you have enough money in China to deal with all of this and don't get caught out. You need to have enough money to cover severance plus your other shutdown costs. However, you don't want to be left with so much money in China that you can't get it out again and back to your home office, if that's where it needs to go. And so all of this needs careful planning. There's plenty more we could say about severance pay and closing offices overseas, but that's all I'll say for now. Do feel free to contact us through the Chamber International website, or you can direct message me through Twitter. But for now, thanks again for watching Chamber in China.